And now I'm smoking a cigarette outside on the side of the bar. I just look up and I see a nigga with a ski mask on, and he's like, he has his gun out, and he runs up on me, he slaps me with the gun, and he was just like, yo, just give up everything. And the guy that I was with, he's like just standing there like this, like the nigga is not even looking at him, like nothing.
Yeah, you know right away.
I knew it was up. You know what I'm saying? Rewind. The kid had to ask me like, yo, like, do you know anybody that'll front me this, front me that? That night, I brought him something. But yo, here's this. When you're done with it, if you want more, come back. If not, keep the bread. Like, you're good. The night came, and it was like 11 o'clock that night, and he hits me. He's like, yo, bro, like, pull up. I'm over here at CJ's. I got ready. I had a decent amount of money in my pocket, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to CJ's with this for? Yeah. Took 150 out and then put the rest up, and I went about my business. And so, like I said, so now I'm on the side of CJ's, and I'm smoking a cigarette and waiting for this girl to get off of work. And I only have, like, 10 more minutes until she gets off of work. He runs through the parking lot. Yo, so, like, he bitch slaps me with the gun. Yeah. Fucking, and he was just like, yo, just give everything up. Yo, he had, like, this, like, purple ass ski mask on, just looking so stupid. It was tight, like, bro.
Got robbed by Lil Uzi Vert.
Yo, had to like hit me with the gun again, and I like pushed it away. He's like, yo, bro, don't hit the gun, like, I'll kill you. The fuck do you want? Like, do you want my phone, nigga? Like, I have $60 in my wallet. You know what I mean? Like, I was really confused. Like, if anything, rob this nigga. He thought I was walking around with thousands of dollars on me or something. Yeah, and so I'm not giving up shit. I'm just standing there looking stupid, honestly. Like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not getting tough. Yeah. I'm just standing there. The dude next to me, he's just like, yo, bro, like, yo, just give everything up. Just give everything up. And so I guess I was taking too long, and this nigga just shot me. Yo,
it's just
as
crazy.
an ex-criminal, I really would not have been out there, like, shooting niggas over $60 and, like, 7 grams.
No, it's, absolutely. This is, and now think about it. He's got to split that in half with this guy now.
Right.
So what the fuck? You get $150 each?
Yeah, like.
Right, yeah.
Fuck? Like, that's crazy.
So anyway, did you know where you got shot right away, or you just knew you got shot?
Nah, yo, it felt like I pissed myself. Like, the blood was just so hot running down my leg, bro. I was like, yo, what the I knew I was shot, but I didn't know where exactly.
Right.
But I didn't fall either. I stood in place. As soon as he shot me, I put my hand in my pocket and I just threw my wallet on the floor.
And I didn't shoot you again.
And I did like a pivot and I like turned around and like was like hobbling away.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to put my phone into my pocket and I heard him say like, "Oh, you got more?" And I was like, "Fuck!" Like this. And then luckily, by the grace of God, bro, the bartender runs outside and this kid just fucking runs. Oh, honestly, that lady saved my life, I believe, because I did that little pivot and I was trying to stuff my phone in my pocket. He was just like, "Oh, you have more?" And in my head, I'm like, "Yo, I'm putting my phone in my pocket. Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like that was like one thing I really do remember. But like that shit fucked with me for a minute. I was like, "Yo, I was about to get killed for trying to put my phone in my pocket."
Right.
Shit.
Right. I mean, just if So okay. So now you threw the wallet out there. That's all he got was the wallet.
And the fucking whatever I gave his friend
it's in the
earlier in the night.
Oh, but that is the most craziest.
And yo, you want to know something else? So like my debit cards were in there as well. So this nigga like paid like a Boost mobile phone bill for like $50. He bought like $600 worth of like Nike shit. So I just when I was like well enough, I just went to the bank and got everything reversed. But I was just like, yo, this bum ass nigga, bro, he's
and
paying
not giving
$50.
a fuck. Yeah, right.
Like, yeah. So after that, the bartender runs out, and they like drag me inside, and they're like, yo, you have to sit down. But my leg was hurting so bad, bro. Like, I sat down and then shot the fuck up. I was like, bro. So I called Keith, and I was like, yo, bro, I just got shot. Like, you got to come back. They got back, like, in 2 minutes, bro. And I fucked this kid's car up. And,
so he shot you where?
Yo, he shot me above my left knee. And, like, yo, he missed a crazy artery in my leg by, like, that much. If he would have hit that, I would have died, bro. So, like, they got me in the back seat. He pulled up on me when I got out of the hospital, and he like showed me his car, and bro, the back seat looked fucking bananas, bro. Like everything was just fucking dark red, and I felt so hard.
Yeah, dude, I would have made you pay for it. I would have like, bro, I would have, bro. Honestly,
here's a bill to clean this.
We go through the back, like where the ambulance comes in.
The ER.
And they're just dragging me in. A nurse sees me, and she's just like, "Yo, throw this guy on that bed and try to help him take his shoes off." All the next thing, like they just came in with like this big ass scissor, and like
cut your clothes apart.
I was just butt ass naked.
Yeah,
bro.
they did that to me when I got ran over, bro. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, no, it's not about me. Continue. Yeah, but I hated that, bro. It's like, give me a second, bro. Like, let me get a half a chubba, bro.
It's about you. Let's hear your story.
I was about to tell a whole story about me. You seen that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like my time when I stubbed my toe, you know? Like, fucking, I suck at this. So they cut your shit apart, which is the worst thing in front of everybody, too,
They
right?
cut your clothes for real?
Oh yeah, and you're butt ass naked on
And
the
they
table.
Your
Table.
shirt too?
Everything.
I'd be like, I didn't get
Everything.
Yeah,
So they have to
point
It's a
check.
$30 shirt, and then they charge you for cutting the shirt.
Yeah,
Right,
charge
right,
you.
right.
Insurance doesn't cover
Good
that.
look.
Yep.
But
And
you're
now
going
you got
home with
another
Percocet then.
$500.
Fucking A. All right, so now they cut your shit apart. Now, bro, like at this point, do you think you're gonna die? Like,
Bro, like, I was just losing so much blood, and this one, I felt so bad. This one poor lady, she could not find like a vein to get like an IV in my arm, like while they were trying to work on me. She was bugging out, and I remember she was bugging out so bad that like she was fucking me up because I was awake for all this. And
wait, she's like panicking.
she's like, I can't find a fucking vein on this.
You're like,
guy."
oh my god, I'm gonna
This
die.
guy's gonna die. This
In my
guy's
head,
gonna
I'm
die.
like, no
He
way,
doesn't,
bro.
he doesn't
I'm
stand
like,
a chance.
I'm like, bro, no, like I cannot die from getting shot at CJ fucking Bonds. I was so pissed, bro. I was like, I cannot believe this is fucking happening right now.
Wow, dude.
And
And she can't get a fucking vein.
she can't get the fucking vein. And I was just like, of course. And and like I was just like going in. I was like in and out, like,
Yeah.
cause just from losing so much blood,
Yeah,
I was
of
like
course.
mad fucked up. But then I remember at one point, this like German ass doctor was like, Mr. Lewis, like you're not gonna die, like you're gonna be okay, like you're gonna get the fuck out of here tonight.
Salt the water.
Yeah,
You
dude,
won't die.
Yeah. It was exactly
I will save
like
you.
that. It was exactly like that. And then the detective showed up, and then like my night just like sucked from there. Like they just stood outside the whole time, and because I was awake, bro, and I was just like looking around. I'm just like, bro, this is like, and I'm like, it was weird because like, you're ass naked. And like, if you're about to live or
It's a
die,
lot
whatever.
happening.
A lot of
Yeah,
bad
it's-
nurses. You got your dick out.
Yeah,
you
there's
know
a
what
lot
I'm
of-
saying? Doing
You're
shit.
but probably more judging that you were at CJ Bonds than you
Yeah,
got
no,
shot.
that too. Like, and
Like-
the cops did ask, like, bro, what the fuck were you doing at CJ's, type shit, and
Drinking. Like,
yeah,
it's a
bro,
bar,
yeah,
dude. Like,
getting drunk.
fuck
bro.
you mean? I got shot. How about asking how I am?
Or have some sympathy, you fucking pricks.
Like, what did you do to deserve this? Fucking. So okay, now. I mean, I don't, yeah. So how did you get in trouble for this shit? Because you said you got in trouble for this.
All right, so what happened was, I was fucked up, bro. Like I wasn't really walking around and shit. I wasn't really moving around. It was like I was so fucked up. Like I was still living with my mom, and like my floor was like I lived on the second floor of my house, but I
Okay.
couldn't even get up the stairs.
Right.
So like I was sleeping in the bed with my mom on the first floor.
Sorry, Ron still does that. All right, we don't judge.
Bro, long story short, like one morning
Yeah,
early,
right.
it was 6:05 in the morning on a Thursday, September 12th, bro, 2019. I'll never forget that. And all I hear is search warrant, boom, and these niggas just kick my door in, and I'm like, bro, what the? That shit was fucked up, and I know what I have in the house, so I'm like, I'm going to jail. When at the time my leg was fucked up, so when they raided the house, they fucked my mother's house up. This poor lady, bro. They grabbed us up. They like hog tied us, zip tied us. They got my brother, like, he passed away this summer, R.I.P. Ron. He was sick at the time with like cancer and shit, and this nigga, like, they had him just hemmed up so crazy. I felt so bad. And they were just like, yo, like, where's everything at? And I wasn't on some like Tony Tough Guy shit. I was just so like, bro, you're gonna have to find it. Like, and then when you do find it, it's mine type deal. And they find a gun. They find like 200 grams of dope. They find some coke. They find some crack, Suboxone, and like $97,000. Got caught in this raid. But
It's a lot to lose, bro.
That's shame on me.
I lost
should've-
$100 a couple weeks ago and cried, dude. Like,
Bro, I think about this to this day, and it's
Yeah.
just like, fuck. Like, that's so So they had to take me back to the hospital to like get me cleared by like New York State that they can like physically lock me up. And so from the hospital they take me to the precinct, and you've been arrested before, right?
Yeah.
So you know how like when you get to the precinct they like hook you up to that room, they like run your name and shit. Yeah, they took me straight to like an interrogation room, and they were just like, yo, so like, do you want to snitch? Like, do you want to tell us where you get your drugs from? Just want to fucking call a lawyer, honestly. And they were very tight. They're like, bro, like the shit you got caught with, like, you should be trying to help yourself out. Like, you can talk to a lawyer at any time. Like, we're not going to stop you from talking to a lawyer. And I was just like, I was being nice. I was like, bro, honestly, I just want to talk to a lawyer. I wasn't being a dick. I wasn't being like, yo, fuck you, take me to my like none of that. I was just like, bro, I would like to speak to a lawyer. Yeah, and if you ever find yourself in one of those situations,
you will.
Don't
if you're listening to this, you will. You're probably a piece of shit.
Don't be a dickhead. Just tell them like,
hey,
hey,
no, be polite.
I want a lawyer. Don't be a Tony
don't
tough
be
guy
teeth
because
kicked in. Yeah,
you'll probably get fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
So after a while, they were trying to play like good cop, bad cop with that shit, and I was just like, yo, I just want to talk to a lawyer. And so they got up and they left me in the interrogation room. And then some old white guy walks in, and he's just like, yo, like I have nothing to do with what happened today with the raid at your house, but there was a shooting on Reddington a few days ago. And in my head, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you telling me about this? I've been laid up in the bed because I just got shot. Like I haven't been doing anything. And he was just like, yo, at the crime scene, he was just like, you obviously just been shot, right? And I was like, yeah. He was just like, well, the gun that shot you was also shooting on Reddington the other night. And he was like 2 9mm guns got into a shootout on Reddington. One of those guns were the guns that shot you. And they recovered a 9mm handgun from your house. When they run that gun, be like, are they gonna come back as the other shell casings from Reddington?
Like you got revenge.
Yeah, like shit. Were you out there bucking back at this guy? And I was
what a crazy way to get a warrant, though.
And
it's like I think this might be him.
I was like, bro, absolutely not. Like, run that fucking gun, because I had never shot the fucking gun, so I know for a fact.
I have one leg right now.
Yeah, like that was not me, like at all. Like, I'm good. I did not do that.
But it doesn't matter. You're fucked anyway.
Yeah, so now I'm fucked because they found all the drugs and the money anyway. So I was just like, this is ass. And on top of with the gun. And I had about like fucking 10 felonies, bro. And I really just want to say shout out to my boy Bryce, because, yo, he paid my bail. He paid the down payment for my, like, I had to pay $20,000 for my lawyer, $5,000 just to take the case. And then he was just like, yo, we'll worry about the rest later. Bryce threw that $5,000 up, and my mom put her house up, and then Bryce threw up another $5,000 for the bond type shit. And I was really fucked up, bro, because like I said, they took all my money, and then I only had $5,000.
And you're shot. It's like already something traumatic happens to you. You're like, it can't get any worse than this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then all of a sudden, bro, you're like, fucking, one night I get some sleep, I got the cops kicking in my door.
But definitely shout out to Bryce.
And Bryce, shout out to Bryce, dude.
Yo, like, that, the last few, like, that's my brother, bro. And I was just thinking, like, damn, I'm just going to sit in jail for a little while until something like happens, because like I wasn't,
bail goes down a little
bit.
Bit.
Something I was like, something has to give. And I called him. Like, I didn't call my mom, I didn't call the girl I was fucking with. I called him from the precinct, and I was like, bro, like, they got me. And I was like, he was like, yo, I know. He was like, don't worry though, like, I got a lawyer for you, like, you're good. And yo, I sat in the precinct for a day, went to court the next day, went to jail for a day, and then they got me home.
Riverhead?
Nah, Yaphank, honestly.
Yaphank?
Just Yaphank.
Yaphank is like dorms and shit, right? It's like, I mean, it's a bunch of like a...
Yeah, it's like a kiddie camp, bro. It's like Riverhead. Like, Riverhead is a county jail, but it's a lot more serious than Yaphank. You know what I'm saying?
You know Dan Ramos, right?
Yeah.
Dan Ramos told me his story where he tried starting a race war. He was in Yaphank.
Oh my god, bro! This guy fucking retarded.
This guy. And then he was like, then he told him at the end when they were down, he's like, guys, I'm not white, I'm Spanish. And they're like, I don't care, I'm down.
Yo, so the lawyer just told me, like, yo, like, the drugs really aren't that big of a deal, but he was like, that gun. Yeah. He was just like, yo, what's on the gun? Because he's thinking, like, yo, you got shot, this, that, and this, you have a gun, like, what the fuck did you do with it? And I was just telling him, like, bro, I really didn't do anything. And he was kind of like, are you sure? Like, because I need to know how to, like, defend you, like, if you did do something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, listen, I really did not do anything with that fucking thing. Like, as a matter of fact, I bought it after I got shot. But I had it for like a month. Bro, I got shot August 17th.
Like this is a crazy
I got shot August 17th. My house got raided September 12th. What happened when I went to court in Riverhead, they were just like, yo, like, Mr. Lewis, like, this, you're getting sentenced for like some pretty serious crimes, and like, you're getting off very lightly. Like, you should definitely thank your attorneys. So shout out to George Duncan and Robert Massachusetts.